solving your China business pain points with Woodburn Accountants and Advisors. My name is Christina Kohler-Colucci. I'm the head of business advisory at Woodburn Accountants and Advisors. And in today's episode, we are going to be looking at how to improve the profitability of your China business. So, how is that done? Now, I've created a checklist for today's episode on the points that you need to think about in terms of how to improve your profitability. Now, remember, these are not things that you have to do on your own. These are things that you can have somebody to come in and review your organization and your China business to evaluate where these points might apply to you and where you then have to make decisions on how you're actually going to improve your business. Remember, the common goal of every single organization in China is how to increase their profitability. So let's look at some of the key points in relation to this. So the first point I'm going to look at is locating areas in your business that could be improved or made more efficient. For example, general business processes or administration. The key point in this that I want to highlight is that a lot of small businesses do not have standard operating procedures on how they should be processing certain things, like, for example, business development processes, sales processes, and under sales, you're looking at things like offering discounts, looking at supply chain efficiencies. All of these things should be looked at. The second point that I want to look at is using KPIs, key performance indicators, to analyze the strengths and the weaknesses within the organization, specifically within the China organization. So looking at or setting KPIs to your employees where you have to look at rising costs, falling sales, etc. And obviously looking at these things on a very frequent basis, not just once a year, but every couple of weeks in order to evaluate everybody's performances. The third one is assessing your general business costs. For example, overheads, how discounted deals with loyal customers affect your profits, how productive your staff are, and like I said, looking at overheads, looking at marketing costs, where could things be cut down? The fourth point is reviewing your areas of business waste and reducing them. For example, power supply costs, rental costs, things like this. The fifth one is regularly reviewing the pricing of your products. Do price benchmarking analyses on your competitors and understand where you are in the market, and understand whether you need to think about reducing your prices for certain products, increasing your prices for certain products, etc. The sixth point is testing the prices of any products you review before making permanent changes. Utilizing focus groups, for example, having discussions with loyal existing customers about your products, about the pricing related to those products, so that you've got information at your fingertips to make decisions. The seventh one is improving your profitability through your best customers, either using upselling techniques, cross-selling techniques, diversifying techniques to improve ultimately your profit margins. The eighth area is identifying areas of expenditure and limit these by bargaining with all of your suppliers. Now, this was done in a dramatic fashion in 2020, 2021 because of COVID and the consequences of COVID. But it is having somebody acting as a financial controller to go through all of that expenditure and, again, renegotiating deals and contracts. The ninth area is negotiating better prices on long-term deals with suppliers. So, for example, if you've got suppliers that are providing spare parts or providing raw materials, discuss better pricing along with those products, or longer-term contracts that can then reduce your profit margin on your behalf. That's just one area. The 10th area is researching new opportunities in your business sector and identifying ultimately where you could expand in the market. So are you expanding vertically? Are you expanding horizontally? For me, the definition of vertical expansion means adding more products, adding more services. Horizontally, it's referring to expanding into the geographic reach. Right now, you might be focused on Shanghai. You might be focused purely on Northern China. Have you thought about expanding geographically into other regions. And then last but not least is putting in monitoring systems and processes, benchmarking, implementing KPIs. It's not just a matter of doing a review of your organization to increase profitability. It's then actually implementing those new processes, implementing those monitoring systems, implementing those KPIs, implementing systems that negotiation with your suppliers is continuous and ongoing, so that you are thinking about in your mindset, always doing 1% better day on day. And hopefully like this, when you are going through this checklist within your China business, you are constantly improving and making your business more and more efficient, and ultimately then increasing your profitability. I hope this video has helped. And if you have any questions at all about reviewing your China business, don't hesitate to reach out. We would be happy to help you. If you enjoyed today's video, please do press that like button or share the video. This will help us to spread the word of how to solve your China business pain points and might get more subscribers into this sphere. If you want to learn more about what we do at Woodburn Accountants and Advisors, head on over to our website. It's www.woodburnglobal.com. And don't hesitate to set up a call that we can discuss with you how to improve your business. Have a fantastic day. Take care and goodbye.